Thank you very much. I'd like to welcome Mr. Prime Ministers, Your Excellencies, Chief Rabbi, and also members of the government and diplomatic bodies, senators and representatives, dear Matt and Mercy. It's very honoring to have such a long list, but maybe what is even more reflected the biological truth and our constitutional content is that, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to this, not only the Center for Fundamental Rights, but the whole Hungarian conservative community's jamboree, the CPAC Hungary. And right away, let me inform you about a geological but also spiritual fact that Budapest is not Brussels, which is shown by the fact that this room was not allowed to enter for people because police didn't want to shut down, but because we have a full house, because so many people wanted to come, so we couldn't let enter more people to this room. Because the objective of CPAC Hungary is not less than to organize the global coalition of anti-fascist powers. A long way have led us here. We could say that the three truth is the Hungarian truth, because this is the third Hungarian CPAC. The first one in 2022 was an arm, a long arm, a lengthened arm, which was taken enthusiastically by American and Hungarian conservatives. That was about the unity of family, God and nation state, and that was the trinity that we advised our friends to follow. And the next CPAC, that was the last year's CPAC, that was about political connectivity, to deepen the cooperation, the political cooperation, and to remind us that we stand united, but we can only be powerful united. And this year's motto is to drain the swamp in Brussels, and next year in Washington as well. We have to win over and beat the monster of liberalism, which wants us to believe that we can fly, and it wants to take us and drag us with it through the window of the 20th floor. So who are these drug dealers, these political drug dealers? What I can say to you is that we know them. The only thing is that they named them a new name. They are now woke out of Bolshevik. But this shouldn't disturb us, because this is the same, and that is why we need eliminate. We need to de-woke them, because this wants to undermine the same things that Marxists wanted to undermine 100 years ago. What we believe in: order, security, and safety, and faith. Because we believe in creation, and we believe in the natural order of things, that good is good and bad is bad. I could also say in the following way: we have frequent rendezvous with the truth and with reality, because we believe in the freedom of communities, the loyalty of communities towards each other, and also that majority and truth can be organized together. And we also believe in the foundation of peace, security, in that we have to protect our borders, our families, our children. And also, yes, we think that in one of the most important questions of life, which is life, we are for life. But woke wants to turn everything upside down, because they think that everything is only a social construction. In fact, we are at a point right now that in the name of freedom, it's not enough for them to do not fit in the list, but they want to ban everyone who think differently, because this hurts their feelings. So it's not, the point is not that we have to stand together, but that this standing together is something that we need to prosecute, because this traumatizes them, those who are not sticking together, who are sticking together. However, there is a less funny and a bloodily serious consequence, which is the woke, which is an ideology led way of thinking, this is now in leading position in Brussels and Washington as well. We are used to the fact that the law in the courts in Brussels and in Washington is not not a tool, but it's a tool for politicians now, and that they have to export this tool to the democracy, to the historically not well-developed countries, and also that the legal base is for them is to prosecute someone if a country has a democratic government in power. However, make love and not war, peace, love, happiness, this kind of specific elite is now in a war psychotic state, and peace is something that they do not are familiar with anymore. But we shouldn't be surprised by these, because these are the same people who wanted universal suffrage yesterday, but today, and accused everyone with anti-Semitism, but then they are together with those anti-Semitic powers, and they started Me Too campaign, but today they are accusing victims if the victim is hurt, only of course if that victim is a right-wing woman. Ladies and gentlemen, the point of a woke is cancel culture, as we know very well. Political correctness. Things cannot name in their names because something from some aspect can hurt someone's feeling, those who are not in line with the others, or who do not step together. Today, in universities, we can't say the words father or mother, but we have to say parent 1 and parent 2. We can't say the word migrant, but someone who has an immigrational background. And we also can't say that mentally sick political leaders, but we have to say Joe Biden and their followings. But we have to be honest. We have to be honest, and we have to name things in their names if we want to drain the swamp and we want to banish this monster which is now present in Brussels and in America and Washington. We have to stand together because many things are uniting us. Order, freedom and security. Common sense. This is the answer of sovereignists who are for peace. This is why we are here. We are the woke busters. We de-woke and we drain the swamp in Brussels, in Washington. There is the Hungarian truth is tourism. Elections are upcoming in June and in November, so do not forget if God is with us, who can be against us? Thank you very much for listening.